Here in 2K25, if you hold the right stick up, you have these signature go-to shots, which basically are the same thing like a breakdown dribble, but then it'll directly chain into like a step-back jumper.
And the Lakers all decked out as they made their way off the bus and into the arena earlier on. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Davis is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Russell in at the point guard. And for Cleveland, at the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Russell with the bucket.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
And here are the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. Pass to LeVert. Buries it down low. Here is Russell. Reeves with it. Garland picks him up. To the right side. LeBron outside. Davis against Mobley. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's Davis missing.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intention.
Here's LeVert. The Lakers with the rebound. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
James kicks to Davis. All 3 off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Garland, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Allen, following the basket by Anthony Davis. LeBron with the block.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor. That's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Pistons. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And checking out the Lakers, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
And Davis throws it down hard.
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Strus finds Garland. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Garland. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And Clark, for the Lakers, their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
And here's LeVert after LeBron James hitting the free. A 3 from Strus. LeBron grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 5. Russell kicks to Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got 8 points.
This is why they feed Davis inside. I mean, they know how much of a beast he is down there, and he eats good.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Reeves against LeVert. Gets it to fall from the right block. He's got 6. Here's Russell. Reeves outside. On the wing, James. Defended by Strus. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy. Allen's got some old school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. Guess that's the best you can do against King James, guys.
Thank you, David. And it's the Lakers on the break. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by LeBron.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Inside, it's stolen by Davis. Reeves the pass to Drummond. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Not backing away from the physicality of the game. Drummond is never afraid of getting hit when he's trying to score.
It's his first trip to the line, and he makes both free throws. Another NBA season, Clark, upon us. What's the biggest change you've seen since you played?
Well, I think a couple of things. Actually, I would consider these a tie. The ball handling and the three-point shooting of 7-foot guys. And then lastly, maybe the matchup zones defensively are the biggest changes for me.
Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Lakers also making a switch. Adams checked in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And that one's good. Russell.
3 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Garland. Still scoreless. Back to Strus. Pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. That one drops for him.
Gritty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
So looking it over. Down low, Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Strus following the basket by Anthony Davis. Davis with the double team. Strus finds Mobley. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Reeves the pass to Davis. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Jared Allen. George Niang comes in for Evan Mobley. Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. And the Lakers also making a switch. Hachimura is checked in for James. Lakers leading by 16. Hachimura down low, covered by Okoro. That one goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Jerome. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Now, here is Russell. 5 points in the game. Here's Davis. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else they've done is really get after it defensively, specifically steals, and how they've done a good job tonight forcing turnovers.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here is Gallinari. Still without a basket. Passes it to Jerome. To stop the drought. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Russell inside, and here's Reeves outside. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Russell. Jerome, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Jerome. Scoreless thus far. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Max Strus. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Simmons checked in for Anthony Davis. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Austin Reeves.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Now here's Okoro. Takes it inside. And Simmons with the rebound. And so Simmons will bring it up for Los Angeles. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
So here's Gallinari after the basket by Los Angeles. Up top, Simmons. Gallinari covering, and that one is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hit his leg. And the official saying it was kicked.
Now into lineup for your Cavaliers, Karis LeVert.
Here's Merrill. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. It's the NBA on. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Russell, and Simmons is out there with James. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 2.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And he comes up with the deuce. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Here's LeVert. Can't hit that one. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And it's LeVert missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Vanderbilt. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Garland. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Bounce pass, Russell. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. To the paint. Allen inside. Adams on him. Yep, that one goes in there. Allen's got 6.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
LeVert against Vanderbilt. LeVert kicks to Strus. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. No good with the layup. Simmons with it. Garland picks him up. Garland against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Here's LeVert. Simmons pulls it in.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Garland with it. 23 points for him the last game against New York.
And it was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
It's so deadly off of those high pick and rolls because...
Oh, wow!
This really elevates Ben Simmons' team when he's shooting it like this. Great to see him finding a scoring rhythm.
Allen finds Strus. And stolen by LeBron. Right side Simmons. Now the pass to Adams. Stolen by Allen. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. The wide open shot from Strus. Allen. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. Now Simmons. 16 points for him. In the corner, it's James. And it's Strus with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Strus has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Russell with the bucket.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Garland against Russell. Allen passes to Garland. A rebound by the Lakers. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, this is Simmons at his most explosive, and we are seeing the vast array of his skills on display here tonight.
Garland kicks to Mobley. It's Strus on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup. Strus has got 5.
Using his handles to shake himself free, and it's smooth sailing from there.
Simmons with it. Garland picks him up. Out to Russell. The 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch and shoot situations.
LeVert with the wide open look. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Adams has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Strus. Allen surveying the D. Back to Strus. Shot clock at 6. The shot, no good. LeBron with some nice D.
feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
And here is LeBron. He's coming off a 25-point game against Phoenix.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 22.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Allen outside. Garland against Russell. Now here's LeVert. He's got 6. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And Adams kicks to Vanderbilt. LeVert against Simmons. Tries again. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Struth. Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Kept alive.
2 minutes.
Simmons' shot is good.
Simmons.
He's got 24.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
That one falls.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
LeBron James on the wing. Simmons against LeVert. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's LeVert. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Simmons inside. LeVert defending.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Garland. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Jerome. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
36.
Lakers ahead, running away with
6.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 28 points. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in The first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
You just love the patience. In that first half, waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. And it's Strus in at the three. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
Superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his team.
Garland with the assist.
Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. James gets the bucket. LeBron's got 7.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Allen. Good D by Drummond. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. And that one's good. Drummond.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Drummond working against Allen. The shot that time, not on target. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And they double up James. From deep, Reeves. It's not going to go for him. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you know, LeVert is pretty well put together at 6'7", which allows him to bang inside effectively.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford.
I feel like Beyonce, I'm finna upgrade you.